I do for you?
I just have a mobile order for Courtney.
All right, Courtney, I have that ready. You can go ahead and pull around, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Good morning. It is spring break, so I have all of the children. We just stopped at Starbucks. I got them all a cake pop. Bryce got a pink one. And we got Liam and Myles a chocolate one.
I'll give Myles this.
Okay, thank you.
What?
He does. I got one too, girl. I'm like mentally unstable right now. Spring break landed on the week leading up to my cycle, so Josh and I have pretty much self-diagnosed me with PMDD, and if you don't know what that is, look it up. But it's basically like right before your cycle starts. It's a lot worse than most. Like, a lot of women have PMS or whatever, but for me it is, I don't want to do anything. I did not want to film this morning. I didn't want to, like, it is 10:30 and I just now got up, got into the house, started filming. Like, the kids have already had breakfast, but that's why I just got them cake pops. I'm feeling so bad that I'm having oat milk for the first time in I don't know how long. I got my old order, which is an venti iced latte with brown sugar syrup and oat milk, because I just don't care today. That's how I feel, and I have not had oat milk in like definitely over a month, I want to say. And then I got my spinach egg white situation because I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had a sip of water. I haven't had anything today. I've been just like a grumpy butt this morning, but I bribed the kids with
a grumpy butthole.
Okay, I didn't say butthole, but this is what happens whenever you have all boys. I bribed them with cake pops so that we could leave, because all they wanted to do is play outside, and it's 35 degrees outside because apparently the weather in Kentucky just like is more bipolar than me.
I want one more cake pop.
Your coffee's so much sweeter with oat milk in it, and it's actually insane. Is Myles eating his cake pop?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of started to figure out what it is.
His face.
Can I eat it?
He's had one before. Y'all ready to go home?
Yeah. Yeah. Finish with my cake pop. Yeah, but I want a cake pop.
Bryce wants me to buy him more cake pops. So a couple of thoughts now that I'm home with my cup of sugar, because that's exactly what this tastes like. It's amazing how not drinking oat milk in my coffee for about a month, this tastes so ridiculously sweet. And I used to be able to chug this whole entire thing by the time I made it home from Starbucks, because Starbucks isn't like right here in our town. That tells you. Now I'm gonna drink it because I'm hoping to get some sort of like sugar high to get me through the next few hours. But that does lead me to my next thought. I'm gonna just sit this right here for a minute, which is that I really think I have decided that I am going to go somewhere and be seen about whatever's going on with me, because I feel like it's time for me to finally try some medication. I feel like I've avoided it because I know that it's not gonna be easy. I don't know what he's doing back there. I absolutely hate the thought of having to try multiple different medications to find the one that is right for me. I feel like I can't afford to feel any worse, and I'm so afraid of medications doing that to me in the process of finding what's gonna work for me. And I've always just been really nervous and weird about medications, so it's just a whole thing. So pray for me on that, because I'm going to find a doctor to go to and talk to them about it. I know it can be genetic, and my mom actually had a lot of mental health issues, and I honestly think I have kind of like the same thing going on as her. And it's just like exhausting. It's just a roller coaster of emotions, and it's exhausting. It's just exhausting, and I'm tired, and I don't know what I really try not to like vent as much on here about my kids, because that can be looked down upon. But you guys already know, most of you guys, that Myles is being tested in January for autism. He's gonna be 4 in this June. And I just feel like we're going backwards in some areas. Like the things that he's been doing in my last video, I kind of laughed it off about how he's been like ripping things up. but just kind of like being destructive. I feel like he's going backwards in that area because I feel like he's doing things around the house that you would see at like age 2. He used to do the typical things that toddlers would do at age 2, but then he kind of like grew out of it, and then we've circled back to it, and it's just a lot, and I feel like in every area right now I'm just kind of like struggling mentally with everything, and I'm just, if you guys would add me to your prayer list, I would greatly appreciate it. I made a rookie mistake and I walked off for a couple of minutes. And here we are. Literally, this is the only thing that occupies him and keeps him busy. He doesn't care about watching TV anymore, like anything. He has his loud, obnoxious little thing that he rides around on. I showed it to you guys in the last vlog if you haven't seen it. It's in the last video. It's super cute when he rides around on it. It's just very loud. So I do have it put up today because I knew I was going to be filming today. And I forgot to do it last time I filmed. I kind of like that he isn't just all about screen time like the other boys were at his age. But literally there's nothing that I put on the TV anymore that he sits and watches. Honestly, he's more likely to watch like adult stuff. Like if me and Josh are watching something, or if we have like worship music playing on the TV and it's like a concert type thing, he's more likely to stop and watch that than he is anything else. We took his tablet away before like the beginning of the school year, and so he doesn't have that. He doesn't try to get our phones or anything anymore. I don't know if you guys remember, he used to steal my phone anytime it was sitting down when he had the opportunity, and that's when we eventually got him his tablet, and he was obsessed with that thing, but he would get really mad at it, throw it, stuff like that, get angry, and so we took it away. Now he doesn't like mess with our phones. He doesn't take Bryce's tablet away from him, nothing. Like he does not care about screens, which again is good. But I have people ask me all the time, like when we're in situations that I don't think Myles will be able to like sit through or make it through, they'll be like, oh, does he have like a tablet or like a pad or something? He does. I just don't think it would entertain him because he don't care about it anymore. So anyway, I've been trying to do as much self-care as possible lately because I've needed it. One thing that has really helped whenever I have like a stress headache, which I foresee a lot of them this week, this right here. Okay. This is the Eye Oasis 2 eye massager, and it is from Bob and Brad, which I have mentioned to you guys a couple of times recently. Everything that I have received from them has been absolutely amazing, and I used to not be someone who used like massagers. I've told you guys that in a previous video. I had never heard of an eye massager, okay? And I didn't realize how much I would benefit from one. So since it's in its little bag right now, I figured I'd go ahead and show you how compact it is. So it has this great foldable design, which makes it perfect for on the go. It comes with this cooling gel mask, so that's in there. Here is the eye massager and the charger. Like I said, it does come with this cooling gel mask, which is really, really nice whenever I have a headache. You can use this by itself, or you can use it along with your eye mask for a cooling effect. So you can just pop this in the fridge or the freezer to get it nice and cold. So the actual eye massager comes with 3-level compression and 2-level heat settings. So you can kind of choose if you want heat or cooling during your massage. Not only does it really help me with headaches, but it's also really nice for eye strain, dry eyes, or just stress in general. I really love that it has a really quiet motor, and it has built-in music, so you can have like a complete spa moment. You can also customize it and listen to your own music via Bluetooth if you want to, which I do sometimes. It just kind of depends on my mood. It's very simple to use. It has 4 buttons on it right here. So it has the power button, pressure button, volume button, and heat settings. It has this adjustable strap for the perfect sizing to fit your head. I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can see what it actually looks like when it's massaging. It's honestly so soothing and so relaxing. I feel so rejuvenated after I use it. I joked with Josh and I told him I could actually have a whole spa moment experience if I wanted to. I could kick back in the recliner, put this on, have the music. You guys have seen my foot massager from Bob and Brad. You've seen my back massager from Bob and Brad. And I was like, can I just sit there with all of these things going at once and just, you know, escape? You guys can go. You guys can go somewhere and I will just have my own little spa day at the house. It's fine. If you're interested, I'm going to have the Amazon link down below, as well as a 10% off discount code for you. Thank you so much again to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. I highly recommend. Good morning. It is the next day. It's only 7:30 in the morning, so that's why I look tired still. We're actually about to run to Walmart. I don't have the kids in the van yet. I got them dressed and ready and I'm about to go grab them. But I actually did finish filming the vlog that you're watching last night. But the thing is, I ended up crying and it was gross, and I rewatched it and I was like, no, not putting that in there. So basically I just kind of ended up spiraling and not really being able to film anymore that day, other than me kind of unloading on you guys and venting to you guys, just because I'm telling you, PMDD is debilitating. And when I woke up this morning and everything felt just a wee bit lighter, I decided I was gonna just finish out the vlog today instead of sobbing and crying. But yesterday everything felt so heavy. I kind of knew better than to pick up the camera yesterday, but I did it anyways. So we have this, it's not gonna be new by the time you see this video, okay? But we got this sherbet swirl Alani. This is actually my second one, I'm not gonna lie. Not for today. I've tried one a few days ago, but it really does taste like sherbet. But yeah, so a condensed version and me not crying version of all that I said yesterday was basically that I do need to go to the doctor because it is so debilitating, and I feel really guilty because I feel like Josh is so amazing whenever I'm feeling so awful and probably not being very nice, and he doesn't deserve that. I was blessed that God put him in my life, and I do have a husband that doesn't make me feel bad about this and tries his best to understand it, coming from someone who has not really any mental health issues himself. Definitely not on the level that I do. Even though he can't understand it on a personal level, he does his very best. I kind of just also went into talking about Myles and how I've just really had a hard time feeling helpless, and I feel like, you know, there's nothing I can do myself to help him speak. I've tried. I continue to try. I feel like all I can do is pray about it, and I do pray about it, but it's just a very awful feeling to feel helpless when it comes to your child. So I just feel like I have kind of so many things at once making me feel just pulled down, and everything's so heavy, and I don't really have a lot of people around me that understand. I don't have one person in my personal life that has a child on the spectrum or a child with special needs or even a speech delay, I don't think. So when you guys comment and tell me your stories or a little bit about your children, it really does help me and make me feel not so alone. But anyways, I'm gonna grab my children. We're gonna run to Walmart with you guys. I can't talk. It's like too early in the morning, but I need to knock this out. We lost Myles' one and only sippy cup he had left, so we have to go get him another one. He hasn't even had anything to drink yet, so we're gonna do that. We need some shampoo. I run out of this stuff all the time. They need to make bigger bottles of this. And some cotton rounds. I'm literally still wearing mascara from yesterday because I didn't have any of these. You want that one?
I want this one. So toothpaste changes colors?
Yeah.
I want this.
We'll get two. Put them in. You'll both have your own. That's one thing about Myles. He will not use a different type of sippy cup. So the only thing we can do is let him pick a color. Which color? You get one. They're too expensive to be buying a bunch of them right now. Okay.
Was then
one more. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my children are blasting Church Clap on Bryce's TV. They have been obsessed with that song lately, and it's all I hear 24/7, but at least it's Christian music. I will take it. Actually, Bryce will put on, it's so cute. I took a video on my phone a couple nights ago. He will turn on like any Christian music on YouTube on his TV when he's going to bed. And the other night I heard him just like singing along with one of the songs laying in bed, and that's just so precious to me. I don't guess it looks too bad over that way, but my kitchen is a mess, and that's the reality of a depressive episode. Like, there goes Myles on his loud truck. the mess could be much worse, and it has been much worse. Josh has just really been helping me out and having the kids kind of pick up some of the slack too, especially with the laundry, which has been great. Having the kids help with the laundry has actually really helped me out a lot. I want to be real with you guys and share real things, but I just didn't love the look of the whole me just crying to the camera yesterday, so I was just like, it didn't sit well with me, so I'm not putting that in. But I did want to make sure to go ahead and add some more and end out this vlog. Hopefully you guys got something out of it and it wasn't too negative, but I am gonna end the video here. I am going to try to push myself to clean this house today. That's gonna be my goal for today, and I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.